Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the D.O Pulse, a podcast about osteopathic medicine, education, and community. I'm your host, Sydney Alvarez. This show is brought to you by Burrell College of Osteopathic Medicine, and we have an amazing lineup for you today. In fact, joining me now is, I'm super honored to be here with Dr. Mary Lacaze, and you have a really amazing title. I just want to make sure I get this right, okay? Associate Dean for the Office of Community-Based Learning and Social Accountability, Associate Professor in the Department of Preclinical Medicine, and Co-Course Director, Mission Medicine, Pediatric, Hematology, and Oncology. Did I get that right? I tried. Maybe there's more. I tried. But thank you for being on the show.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Thank you. And we're here to talk about community-based learning and addressing social accountability in health. For us, we call it mission medicine. Tell us about mission medicine. What is mission medicine?
Well, Mission Medicine is a new curriculum that we are putting together that has really stemmed from our president, John Hummer, and Dean Bill Peratt. And it's really, the way I say it best is really making our mission go live, putting our mission out there to the community.
Say what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Right. So Mission Medicine is kind of a broad term that we're using to kind of incorporate this part of the curriculum. It is partly didactic. This is mandatory for all students, and we have about a 90-minute, once-a-week didactic session. And this is almost a potpourri of a lot of different themes and topics that are really important to just being a physician today. Certainly there are things like epidemiology, biostats that we teach in this course. That's part of board preparation. We go into biomedical ethics. We talk about palliative care, cultural humility, equity and equality. We focus a lot on health disparities stemming from the social determinants of health. So really it's a curriculum that is really designed to help foster our future physicians to be advocates, healthcare advocates to the community to which they serve. And what better way to do that but to really, have boots on the ground and be involved in our community.
It makes me feel like we're making our mission actionable.
Absolutely.
And we are having our students physically in the community, helping and learning. Tell me about this.
Yes, we are collaborating with various stakeholders of various community organizations with certain missions that are accepting our students in their individual venue to have that exposure and experience working with certain various different types of individuals and populations and understanding the health disparities and understanding the social determinants and how they really contribute to health disparities.
Let's take a look at a story that we have from Florida about how Burrell College of Osteopathic Medicine is partnering with a local health organization. Let's watch this.
Health First is Central Florida's only integrated delivery network. When you look across the spectrum of services that we provide, it would take me a very long time to describe them all.
They provide about 60 to 70% of the care for the residents in this community. Having them partner with Burrell College is a fundamental piece to our development and our growth. They will provide service and care delivery and teaching for all of our students as they go through the system.
So as populated as Florida is, it is not equipped with enough physicians to take care of its growing population. So our goal is to educate and train those future physicians right here in Brevard County to be able to meet that need.
We love our partnership with Burrell. They seem laser focused on training the next generation of good providers. People are moving here, companies are coming here, and as the population grows, the needs increase to serve that aging population. And so, we're acutely aware of that. And through our partnership with Burrell, we think we're going to be able to bring new resources to bear to serve the community.
You know, so you wouldn't necessarily think of Florida as being in need for, or being considered a rural area and having a need for mission medicine, but that's not the case.
No, I don't think there's a state within the United States that doesn't have a need for this type of exposure and experience. Every community, or there's various communities within a given state that are more rural or are underserved. And, you know, schools that really highlight and reflect on their mission statement and make it live. It's really been shown that more medical students then do actually enter the field of primary care, and often in underserved areas.
So let's talk about social determinants of health. What do we mean by this?
Well, when we refer to the social determinants of health, we really are looking at economic stability, education,
So many different variables, right?
and the environment one grows up. You know, are there parks in the community? Is it safe to go walk after dinner? Certainly health care, one of the social determinants, access to health care, and community engagement, community involvement, community support.
Let's watch a story of one of our students and her involvement with the Navajo Nation. Watch this.
Hi, I'm Leica Chesnick. I'm a fourth-year student doctor at the Burrell College of Osteopathic Medicine. I think it's very important to advocate for mission medicine as student doctors because many of our patients in the area face barriers to their health care, including access to nutrient-dense foods. So during my fourth year, I really wanted to gain hands-on experience in advocacy for my patients in this way. I had the opportunity to rotate in the IHS, the Indian Health Service facilities, in Shiprock, New Mexico, in Chinle in Arizona, and Fort Defiance, also in Arizona. On my rotation in the Four Corners, I was fortunate enough to spend a lot of time on the Navajo Reservation in some of the Indian Health Services hospitals. A recurring theme was difficulty for my patients accessing nutrient-dense foods and kind of taking care of their metabolic health. On Earth Day, I got to go out and help them plant seeds for their first planting of the season. So we planted corn and some other traditional grains, and it was just a really exciting way to get outside and get involved with the community for me. I want to become a doctor because I think being an advocate for your community is really important. I also think there's a huge need in the Southwest where I grew up for doctors, and I'm hoping to help bridge the gap.
Just amazing work that Leica is doing. What a wonderful story.
Oh, absolutely. You know, boots on the ground,
Absolutely.
really getting immersed in the community. And that's how you know that, you know, you can really be able to give everything to the patient that you're taking care of. Because today, you know, the whole medical system is so complex, but you also need to know what organization and support systems are out there to refer patients to.
Dr. Lacaze, they're telling me that we're running close on time. What's the takeaway? You go ahead and look at that camera and you tell us, what's the takeaway when it comes to mission medicine?
That Burrell College of Osteopathic Medicine firmly believes that medical students, future physicians, need to become healthcare advocates to the community they serve to impact communities, counties, regions, the state, to further advance our healthcare system for equity for all.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time. I know that we could devote more time to this, and I really want to do this and invite you back again. It was very informative. And for more information, people can go to burrell.edu, and we'll be right back after this break.